I thought I would never make it this far, guys. And I'll tell you something, and I'll tell you something right now. I have over 1,000 and something videos. That's a lot of videos. Anyways, this is Derek, and today I'm going to finally get it done and over with. I am going to talk about the good and the bad filler of MAR. Yeah, the anime. That's including the arcs and the filler characters. Alright, first of all, let's get into it. The first thing, I'll admit this is good, and I really like this character too. John Peach. Yeah, of course that the characters would make hints and jokes about John Peach sucking in battle and whatever. Well, hey, at least he was trying, you know, and that counts. That at least counts. If he would have trained more, he would have been a better fighter. But of course, this is like episode something, I forgot. It's been a long time since I've ever seen the series, but anyways, they're going after this arm, the spider arm, and basically whoever uses it will get eaten by it. Well, of course, somebody like a dummy tries to use that spider arm, and of course they're trying to get sucked up and eaten by the spider. And of course, John Peach and his boys is trying to fight off the spider. And of course, who saves the day? Gina. Gina saves the day. I mean, it would have been badass and awesome if John Peach would have put the rake in the spider's mouth, and then not only that, like, the fucking rake breaking, and it would have just been awesome as just seeing, you know what I mean? But yeah, I do like his homie characters. I mean, of course, that you got a talking eggplant, talking whatever, gumball, or jawbreaker, whatever the hell he was supposed to be, and some kind of other thing. Now I like those filler characters. And then I'm gonna be talking about some of the filler that goes on. I mean, that one episode where they was having a dress up party. Yeah, I liked the Dorothy's outfit, and I liked the Snow's outfit. I liked everybody else's outfit, but the most stupidest outfit I ever seen was the outfit that Ginta picked out, with the stupid collar and the stupid red jacket and the stupid pants. I mean, come on. I mean, that was a pretty stupid costume. I'm not gonna even lie about that. But Dorothy's costume was pretty sweet in that episode. I will admit that. And then, of course, you just got generic filler of Ginta taking a break from the war games, and of course trying to go get something to eat. He's trying to find some food, and he's hungry. And I gotta admit, this is one of my favorite parts out of the whole series. When the kids go up to Ginta and they throw rocks at him. Bravo. Yay. Yay for those kids. They get a thumbs up from me. Yeah, so anyways, why they was throwing rocks at him is because he was gonna fight Ash, and of course, Ash is a lovable chess piece, and he's playing around with kids and stuff, but whatever, I could talk about that all day. Of course that, you just got filler of them, making food, eating. I like those parts. Those parts is pretty good. Let's see, what else filler was there? I mean, of course that, you got just a bunch of moments of the characters just talking and just like chilling and stuff, and that's really good. Although some of the filler characters are good and bad at the same time. I mean, like that night guy that I was talking about when I re-reviewed and rant on the MAR anime series. Well, if you ask me, I still don't like that guy. That guy I have a problem with, alright? And of course, you're trying to love a princess that basically uh, double crossed and basically cheated when she rolled the die for uh, the chess pieces. I mean, of course, yeah, she was told by the referee, imp guy, to do that, but still, why would you do that? But anyways, getting back to this, of course, that whole episode was generic and a little bit boring, as it felt like something that I watched before, and it escapes me, and I just can't remember what that something was because it was just so generic and bland and boring and stupid. And the whole thing where, oh, I'm gonna use my nature arm and I'm gonna turn you into animals. That was pretty lame in itself. Although Loco could have used some kind of better arm than an arm that turns people into animals. I thought that that was always stupid. Let's see. What else was there? I liked the whole filler where they use this arm and they get sent to a fake Japan. And all those episodes was fun. Whatever episodes it was, 5 or 6 episodes, uh, where Geeta had to hunt down his team and try to get their memories back because they had amnesia because they got sent to different parts of Tokyo. I thought that was pretty awesome. And I think one of my favorite episodes was the one where Nanashi was in a biker's gang. And of course they was working for this mob guy. And then my other favorite episode was when Dorothy was working for somebody at this mansion and she was a maid. And of course, the boys is trying to get her memory back and she's like, get away from me or I'll call security or some shit like that. They just climb up the trees and shit, just trying to get inside the outside of the mansion, trying to talk with Dorothy, and it's just not working. And then finally, they bust in there. They're doing, and finally took Nanashi to verse Dorothy and just try to get off of the piece that was controlling her. Yeah, because basically what the chess pieces did, they put some kind of thing inside the earlobe or whatever. Yeah, so you would have to fight your own teammate and try to break them out of that brainwashing. But anyways, getting back to it, I mean, you have fun filler episode. Yeah, fun filler parts in those episodes. Really, I mean, from Jack breaking the TV and then some guy coming outside threatening to beat the shit out of him. And then Dorothy getting stopped by people and people taking pictures of Dorothy with their cell phones. And they're thinking that she's a cosplayer. And they're stopping her from going where she needs to go. And that, of course, is to go in battle and try to stop whatever. Been a long time since I've ever seen that episode. Forgive me, people. But anyways, I liked the episode where Alvis was a doctor and he was taking care of this sick little girl, and I really do like that episode. It's one of my favorites, and it's a heartwarming episode. And I mean, if you ask me, that episode in itself makes for a really good episode of MAR. And I mean, this little girl was a little bit sick. She had something going on, and of course Al was there for her. And um, I think at the end of the episode, I think she gets a lot better. Maybe I can't remember, Okay, and then we're gonna get to this. Mostly, um, the final war games, the final battles, whatever. And there was most filler moments in there, but most of it was okay. My favorite one part of filler was when Jack versus one of the chess pieces, and of course you see him putting on glasses. It's a comic relief moment. I thought that part was really sweet. And then, of course, after that, you have some of the stupid filler arcs, and that's involving the stupid ghost chess pieces and the stupid drawn out, laying out arc. I mean, this is the most stupidest arc I have ever seen in anime. I mean, how it droned on and it went on for so long for 20 something episodes, maybe even less than that, 10, 15, of the ghost chess pieces trying to fight Team Mar, and then they have this stupid factory, and there was just no reason for that. And then the whole stupid thing where Kayuki is feeling bad, and then Ginta has to get sent back to Japan by putting some kind of mask on that looks like it came from uh, the movie The Cell, and basically he just goes back there and he's like, Kayuki, everything's gonna be okay. I'm not in love with Snow. I'm not in love with Dorothy, this and that, whatever the hell Ginta was saying, because I don't really care at this point, because I don't care about the character. I only care about Dorothy, okay? I only care about Alvis. I only care about Nanashi and Snow and Jack. That's it. But anyways, getting back to it. I mean, that episode in itself was kind of generic and boring and stupid. I mean, it would have been better if the episode had them fighting the ghost chess pieces in the factory, and of course, smashing into breaking bios, and uh, breaking experiments and all that. That would have been awesome. I mean, of course, Dorothy fighting one of the ghost chess pieces. It would have been awesome if you would have just seen her kneeing her enemy and like elbowing them into the glass bios that some kind of abomination creatures was being made there. And of course, it would have been awesome just seeing Dorothy kicking ass and Alvis kicking ass in the Nashi instead of this stupid bull that we got. And I will admit, the arcs where Alvis turned into a zombie, that was pretty awesome. That was badass. Although some people's gonna say, well, he looked too much like Sasuke because of the red eyes. And if you would have put like 3 dots in his eyes, it would have been Rasengan and this and that. Well, I'm glad for what we got. Because then when Alvis turned back into normal, then the rest of the episodes was just pretty stupid in themselves. I mean, countless upon countless fights, and what the fights was only like what 6, 7 minutes. I mean, if you had an episode where a fight was like 20 something minutes, or if you would have had like maybe an episode that was like maybe like 45 minutes long, and then like the last maybe 10 or 15 is them fighting, that would have been awesome, like a special episode. But no, let's just give you these generic episodes, filler episodes that doesn't even have to do anything with the main plot, and it's a lot worse than the filler that was in any other generic anime of this time. Well, forgive me for saying this, Naruto or Bleach or One Piece. Yeah, because what it looks like to me, the anime was trying to follow and those three's footsteps for the filler episodes. But you know what I say to that? The manga does a hell of a lot better job than the anime itself, because let me just tell you something, and I'll just tell you straight off. The first 75 episodes is the only good thing that you're gonna get. Because after that, it's decent, it's okay, and the rest of it is just generic at best. And then you have this samurai woman, of course, and she sends these knights after them, and of course, she makes an alliance with them, and they make peace and joy and whatever. And I thought the samurai woman was a pretty interesting character. I thought she was really good. And I would have liked if they had like one episode revolved around her and her backstory. That chick was awesome. But as for the rest of the filler characters, no. I mean, characters in the background, that knight character, no. No, I'm sorry. I'd rather had an episode about John Peach and his backstory. That's how awesome John Peach is. But anyways, getting back to it, of course, that everything is getting sucked up into MAR. Basically, uh, the Eiffel Tower of Pisa, um, those weird statue things, the Eiffel Tower. Um, I don't remember this or not. Maybe the Empire State Building at one point, or the Twin Towers, or something like that. Um, just a lot of things. Signposts, things, this and that. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome how things was getting sucked up from our world into the world of MAR. That was pretty awesome. Which filler? Excuse me. Which filler I didn't care for, and this is the last of the filler. The stupid King Arc filler. Of course, the retarded king. Just killing off everybody from left to right. I didn't really care about that. I sort of found that to be bullshit. I think what they did was watched X-Men 3, and they took from that. Oh, let's kill off characters that you love and you feel that that is your family. Oh, who we're gonna kill off first? Well, let's kill off Alan. At this point, I don't really care. I was busting out laughing. I was smiling when they killed him off, and you'll understand why when you go listen to the Alan rant. Um, they killed off Snow. She never comes back. That sucks, unfortunately, and I really hate that part. Although in the manga, she never got killed off. Nobody ever got killed off. Um, oh, except for the chess pieces, that's it. But let me get back to this. Okay, Nanashi dies off. That was terrible. That was bad. Um, Snow dying. That was terrible. Oh, I already said that. I mean, Alvis dying. That was pretty much terrible. And I mean, I don't really like that part when Dorothy cries. It always makes me tear up. It always makes me cry. I hate that part. I really do. When the king is charging up his Kamehameha wave from Dragon Ball Z or some shit, and it's dark. It's like a dark ball of spirit bomb. I mean, it just goes through Dorothy and it pierces Dorothy, and I'm like, why did you decide to do that? Why did you decide to kill her? I mean, although, spoiler alert, Ginta summons them back except for Snow because Snow can't come back because Snow is inside Kayuki. Her spirit was summoned inside Kayuki or some shit like that. But anyways, getting back to it, of course, Ginta fights the king, his dad, and of course, there was one filler episode where they get summoned to Tokyo, Japan, and this plays out like a very big battle of kaiju monsters. really. Of destroying buildings, things, and Golden Gargoyle is such a badass. He's so awesome. But not Ginta, though. Not Ginta. The Ginta, because Ginta is lame. And Ginta will always be lame no matter what. I mean, hell. This character, where is it? This character is 10 times better and a better backstory than Gina or Fizu. But anyways, of course, that gets summoned back to Mar, and this and that, whatever. And then Dorothy kisses him. Yay, yay for pedophilia, and people like pedophilia. Of course, that, yeah, nobody really likes the relationship between an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old. How it's supposed to be. Not a 20-something-year-old woman making out with a 14-year-old. I never understood Japan, and I never understood that with their pedophilia. Okay, so anyways, he gets sent back, and pretty much that's it. Okay, enough explained, enough said. And then you get one more filler picture, and that's at the end of the credits. And that's, of course, everybody walking to wherever they need to go, and Dorothy's jumping up in the air trying to hug Gita, and the pedophilia starts again. Japan and their weird animes. I know. Yeah, but I guess enough explained about the filler. Enough explained about some of the filler episodes, the filler characters, and I guess that's it. I'm out. Peace, everybody. Have a good day.